Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jeff. We're at Canal Sound and Light in New York City. Thanks for tuning in. We turned the store into a studio today so that we can bring you some ADJ magic. We have a showcase of 8 ADJ products, and we're going to also be giving away $1,000 in prize giveaways. And we'll be showing you all that. We'll be doing it every 15 minutes. So I would actually remind you to make sure you like and subscribe our social media pages so you're eligible to win. We have George behind over there who will be announcing the winners every 15 minutes. We'll be going through products, we'll be announcing winners, and we'll be going back and forth like that so that we can have a good schedule like that. So this hour is jam-packed. The winners will be chosen randomly, and we'll also be monitoring the chat. So please send us your questions on anything that you see or anything about ADJ or the ADJ products that you see so that we can answer your questions. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to ADJ's Eastern Regional Sales Manager, all the way from Los Angeles, California, Edgar Bernal. How's it going, Edgar?
It's very good to be here.
Cool. How's it going today in California?
It's going okay. The air quality is not the greatest, but what else can we ask 2020 to bring? But we're getting by, and happy to be here. Just in the ADJ headquarters like usual. It's starting to feel a little bit more and more like normal, and more than anything, I'm excited for this year's festivities, man.
I mean, normally we're seeing each other more in person, and we're meeting or we're doing expos and stuff like that, but at least we get to see you, at least we get to do something together and talk about some gear, show people what's new, what's happening. And we have a special guest here. He's New Jersey's own DJ from Barr Entertainment. He's a social influencer, he's a YouTuber. I think you all know him. It's DJ Barr.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you, Jeff. Thank you for having me. Awesome.
Let's pound it out. Yeah.
So what's up? We're taking a look at some lights today, or what?
So yeah, the last time we saw you was at early on in COVID, and you came by and you picked up a DDJ 1000 Pioneer controller, and I saw that you started DJing some events. So how's that been going?
Yeah, so I got the DDJ 1000 to more or less start doing live streams, kind of like what we're doing here, but just with music. So I bought that, started doing that, and then really haven't been working since March, but just recently they started giving the okay to kind of do a little bit of outdoor dining, and now they're easing it, letting a little bit of indoor dining. So I've been doing a couple little events, but still small, nothing like it was when, pre-COVID, in the good old days, in the before time.
The new norm, new reality.
Yeah, new normal.
Yeah, well, that's glad that at least you have some events.
Yeah, I'd rather be working.
We had a couple also, so it was pretty exciting. It was like dusting off the cobwebs.
Yeah.
And, we're setting this up and we're having a good time doing it, so let's start running through.
I'm excited to take a look
let's
at
start
these
running
products.
through.
I'm excited.
So first, let's hit with the first light fixture, which is right behind you, is by Eliminator Lighting.
Yes.
It's called the Furious 5 RG.
And I'm in charge of turning it on. So everybody, here we go. Ooh. Bam! So tell us a little bit about it. What's going on with this one?
So what's the Furious
cool.
5 RG? It's a 5-in-1 effect light. It has dual RGBW moonflowers on the outside. Coming in, we have UV lights, and then we have 6 RGBW wash diodes, as well as a strobe in the middle, and then in the very middle we have a red and green laser. So this sells for $169.99. It's kind of one of the newest products.
Yeah, this is an all effect light. I like this. This is nice. And I like that it's long, so you can mount this like on top of a speaker.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, it's nice and long, so it definitely fit the length of a speaker. It looked nice.
What else? What kind of parties do you see yourself using this in?
I would probably say something for like smaller parties. This is honestly a great entry-level light for anybody starting out. It's a great price point, and you get all the effects. So this is really where you can, if you're indecisive about what kind of effect light you want, Here you get them all. You get the moonflower, you get the wash, you get the strobe, you get the laser, you get pretty much everything. Can we turn it around?
It's, yeah, perfect. It's sound active right now, so it's reacting to whatever we're doing. So maybe you were doing the right thing by tapping it.
Yeah. So sound active, super scientific sound active test right here.
It's a pretty decent wash.
Yeah, that wash is great. Look at that. That's pretty good.
Man, I'm seeing dots on my paper right now. So
yeah, Jeff, like you mentioned, this unit just started shipping, and it's hitting the streets now as we speak. And like Barr said, I think for the guys doing the live streaming, just a perfect all-in-one. Again, like Barr said, it's about the width of a speaker. So you can just imagine it's just very compact, and all of that output and all those effects coming out of that.
Oh, that's right. It's good in the live stream.
Yeah.
It's a single light that can do a lot of different things. And it has we didn't even know they came with the remote.
Yeah, with 2 of these, you'll have a nice show in your hands.
So why don't we move it along to the ADJ Jolt. We have it right here on my right. The ADJ Jolt is one of my favorite lights. It has 288 SMD LEDs, half of which are RGB and half of which are white. Super bright fixture. Right now we only have it at about like 7% or so, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it. So it'll just wash out the camera.
Do it, go for it.
So this maps out at a price about $399.99. I see a lot of different uses for it. What do you think, Edgar? What kind of uses do you see for this thing?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, this is our solution for so many requests that we've been getting saying that I need a compact, affordable LED strobe light. And what we did is we mastered the surface mount LEDs. As you might know, we've come out with surface mount LEDs almost a decade ago. I know because I just celebrated my 10-year anniversary with ADJ, but watching them grow into what has become this Jolt 300, 288 of those into the Jolt 300, but very compact. As far as uses go, not only is it a great strobe, but like you said, when you turn it up to full intensity, the wash that you get out of this, it's great, because one of the things you think of with strobe is I can't leave this on for a long period of time. But because of this, there's no duty cycle. So you can leave this on one solid color. But then again, just like the way John's over there programming them, you can do all of these very, very nice eye candy effects. So really the applications are, really limitless, because you can go from a nightclub to a church where they need wash light with some color. Because one of the cool things is, even though you have the banks on the top and bottom, which are RGB, and the center linear bank, which is the cool white LEDs, when you do a full on, you get a very, very nice cool white LED output out of it. And very compact, multiple ways of mounting this. It comes with a bracket, comes with an Omega bracket, 3 and 5 pin for DMX, as well as power locking in and out, and very low power consumption. So, at about 1/4 of a meter of the size, this is something you can add a whole bunch of without breaking the budget. And as you can see there, I mean, that's a nice size showroom. And with one of those units, it's basically creating a wash light. So, I mean, I would say this is almost a multiple effect light.
I love this light because you could use it in multiple places. Yeah. The venue, perfect for venues, perfect for DJs. I mean, you could this could be a house light. I mean, you could do so much with this. That 120-degree beam angle gives it a huge coverage.
This has 4 zones for the LEDs. I see some.
Yeah, it's actually half. 4 zone. Let's see, you get 3 in the top and bottom, and then 3 across.
So 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's nice and compact.
And I remember the first time we showed this, we only had about a couple of them. And, usually our booths at trade shows are about 20 by 20 or 20 by 30 in size.
There it is.
But with just a couple of these, we were able to completely wash our show floor. So while we were setting up and trying to find cables and, cleaning up messes, we were using these as the work lights, kind of like how you mentioned, Jeff. So there's really, I mean, anything that you want to use this light for, you can get a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah, I really like it. Look at the
Yeah,
eye candy.
it's so compact and so bright. I can imagine this like at a, going across in like a trussing, like
Oh,
stage
yeah.
stunt, just blinding people.
Just-
Love it.
Just like you could go 4, you can go 2. I mean, yeah.
Man, that
We
little
could
guy's
talk about it
powerful.
all day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you got one right there, Edgar?
What's that?
Asking about the back. So here's the bracket that's included. You can see here you have a center point, so you can put
Yes.
a clamp onto it if you wanted to. But the really cool thing is the bracket could be removed because the purpose for that is here's an Omega bracket that's also included. And what that means is you could start doing, linear setups with your Jolt 300. And as you can see there, it's not a very, very large unit, but you're seeing how much output you're getting. But that's what I was mentioning about a couple different ways that you can actually mount this light. Just
Yeah.
so happens I got one here.
You could backlight a wall. You could do you could light up your house like for Halloween coming up. You could do a red light. This is all,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different ideas that you can do.
Yeah.
Good for a stage even.
No, like you said, I mean, recently we were doing the lighted up red, and I was seeing some of my guys, just getting a couple of these and washing their entire house with red.
Yeah.
And again, it's a different way of using a strobe light. I mean, it just gives you it opens the doors for
Yeah, it
like
gives you a
many
nice
different
flood.
uses.
So at $3.99 is a great deal.
And this is all shipping already, or it's already out too? Everything's
yes.
everything's ready to go.
Everything-
Shipping now, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, really like that one. Now it's time to give out our first prizes.
Oh, that's what everybody's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for.
So let's start off with a pair of headphones.
Yes.
American Audio
Wow.
BL60. We have George, our producer. They will be selecting. Make sure you like and subscribe our pages so you're eligible to win these prizes.
How are you picking them? How do you win?
It's a random drawing.
Random drawing by the
It's a
people in the
random
back?
drawing by the
Yeah.
secret crew over there in the back. So we're looking for our first winner.
BL60.
The first guy that came into the chat room was Mike Morales.
Mike Morales.
Mike, where are you at? Are you still in the chat?
I think from California, right?
He has to send his information, that way we can send him the prize.
Yes.
Oh, Mike.
Thank you. Thank
Coming
you,
your
Mike.
way. Sign this for him, Jeff.
We also, yeah. We'll sign this.
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
talked to Mike not
From-
long ago.
California, the guy is coming in.
What part of California?
Glendora.
Glendora,
yes.
California. It's coming.
Right down the street.
Really?
We could throw it right at you, Edgar. You can take it to him.
I'll take it too.
So next prize we have, going down the line, we have the ADJ, American Audio VPS 80.
Woo!
This is a great sounding mic.
Yeah.
The guy's name is Aaron Sukram. Aaron Sukram.
Aaron Sukram, congratulations, neodymium capsule.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's got a
That's
big
really
sign right
cool
there. See it?
Start to talk, man.
Make sure to contact us. Make sure to contact Canal Sound Light and ADJ as well. So
Yes.
you can.
Congratulations to the winners.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well,
if
we'll-
you don't claim it, it's mine.
oh,
We
I
got
don't know.
more. We got
I don't
more.
know if you've seen this, guys, but we have more prizes down here. Coming up, we'll be giving out some lights, and then the final prize will be a MyDMX3. So we have some lights coming up. We have a Boombox FX3. We have Entour Phase Junior, which is what we're using in the showroom today. It's a nice little baby beast right there. Really like that. Yeah. So moving on, we have the next. This is not a light, but it is a cool low-lying fog effect. It has it's a brand newly designed heater element, which only takes about 3 minutes to warm up. It's an 800-watt continuous heater, so it can actually run for about an hour straight. Ready to go. Let's test it out. We preloaded this. I just heard the HVAC kick in, so it might blow up the air a little bit. And the fan is, yeah. The HVAC just kicked in, so it shouldn't It's got a nice low-lying fog effect. I mean, for actual true visual of how this looks like, we actually did our video on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we showed what the result was. This.
And you can use dry ice with this too.
Dry ice will have it. There's another DJ, Rachel, I believe. She did another great video on this using ice cubes, and she also did it using dry ice. And using dry ice would be gives you a much better result. But you could use regular ice cubes, and you use regular the Cool Fog liquid. What kind of uses do you see on this, Edgar?
As you were talking about that, we were just wrapping up kind of a Halloween promo that we're preparing here. And this is, I mean, super popular. I've seen Barr, I could see Barr using this for first dances or for special events where you want to have almost that dancing on the clouds type of effect. This is definitely going to get you that. But right now, as we're getting close to Halloween, this is what you see in horror films, when you're walking by a cemetery in your dreams and you're scared out of your wits and you're seeing that low-lying fog. That's what you're getting with the Entour Chill. And kind of like how you mentioned, Jeff, we put some new technology into this because this is an upgrade to our very popular Mr. Cool 2. But with that new heater system or element that's built in, you could run this up to an hour. Now, depending on, dry ice, probably like you mentioned, would be more suitable for that length of time where you need that effect. But what's great about it too, is it's super easy to use. I mean, number one, it takes regular ice that you can get out of your fridge. Number two, just the regular Cool Fog, which if you guys don't know, it's a water-based fog fluid. It's a water-based fog solution that we have. And the tank is easy to access. And then, of course, when that ice does melt, one of your biggest worries is leakage. Well, you have nothing to worry about with the Entour Chill because on the back, there is a reservoir to where you can either put, it's got an included reservoir bag where you can dump that excess liquid into, or just take it out if there's a yard nearby and dump the water out. You can do that too. But for applications, I mean, special events, I'm seeing a lot of guys posting right now on this video just saying like, wow, that would be cool on stage. What we did is we used the bigger brother of this guy, which is our Entour Ice. That's the road ready, just a big box, low-lying fog kind of solution we have. But a couple shows back, we had the honor of doing the lights and for a show for actually Run from Run DMC. And when he came out, he started performing. The crowd was going crazy. We hit this low-lying fog effect, and that stage, it looked like just a giant cloud. So, it just gives you the idea of how you can use these. I mean, really for special entrances, burst dance, just really anything that you can think of to give almost that cloud simulation. And especially right now with the festivities going on, Halloween effects, it does all of that. And for a very, very affordable price and very compact too. I mean, you could see there from the way you're shooting it. I mean, it's no higher than your knees, just above your ankles.
Well,
this is great for the portable guy.
I mean, I just tried turning off the HVAC, and it's still going on. So that's why it's not a huge room over here. So we have a fan right above us, and so it's kind of blowing it away. So we'll wait for it to stop so we can do a little bit more of an accurate test of it.
This is DMXable too, right? So you can trigger it on and off at will.
Oh, that's why John is doing that. Okay, yeah. The HVAC just stopped right now. So yeah, John, who's our lighting op right now, he is actually operating it. So now we can actually show the actual effect without fans blowing out everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, it's a nice little.
Oh yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, and like with anything, especially with these atmospheric type of effects, every venue is going to be different based on the ACs that they might have. What we always do in our showroom, when you see these look great on our website and in our videos, we usually turn off the AC because the AC is, just blowing air down. So it's going to create that smoke to kick back up. But, in a perfect environment with no air blowing, windows closed, and just hit this effect, usually for our first dance, you're looking at about 4 to 5 minutes, depending on the length of the song. If you can, just turn the AC off for that period of time, you're going to get the most out of the effect. But, if you had to, that's one of the advantages of having that 800-watt heater, because that's working in, conjunction with the fluid, with the ice, to try to keep that fog at a low level for a longer period of time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point that you made because I work with these dry ice machines all the time, and that's something that we do all the time when we're about to do it. It doesn't matter whether it's regular ice or dry ice; you're still gonna have this issue of it rising if you don't get the venue to shut off the AC. So right away, as soon as we're like ready to go, when I'm out there lining my bride and groom up, getting the bridal party all set up, I'm also talking to the venue staff and I'm letting them know, hey, can you please shut off the AC? It sounds weird, but just trust me. We just need it off for just the duration of the dance, which we don't even encourage 4 minutes. We usually encourage our brides and grooms to do like two and a half minutes at most, because I usually tell them straight up, I'm like, if you do 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to feel it. All eyes are on you. So 2 minutes is like the sweet spot.
Yeah,
Totally.
you're absolutely right.
Totally. I mean, this is the price here is $399.99. It's kind of like a third of the price of one of those bigger dry ice machines that we were talking about. So great value, great for any kind of even theater or a production company or any kind of school or even your home for like the haunted attractions. So yeah. So that's the Entour Chill, and we want to kind of do a pause for some Q&A. Trying to see if there's any questions out in Facebook to see if we can answer any questions. Edgar or even Barr. You have any questions for Barr?
Edgar, take the lead on this one because I can't see the chat.
All right, let me see. So let me just go back. And
George is going to be telling us what the questions are over there.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Yeah, the people are actually asking what type of maintenance does the Entour Chill need?
I'll take that one if you don't mind.
Yep.
So one of the great with that is, since it is a water-based fluid, the maintenance is kind of the technology that we put in a lot of our, if you're familiar with our line, our Fog Fury line, those all have cleaners built into the machines. So it's very, very low maintenance. Again, there's a reservoir, so you could dump the excess liquid from the ice. So really no buildup's going to happen there. And as far as the tank, I believe that one has a 2.5 liter tank. So, that's a removable tank. So there's really no, maintenance other than just making sure that you use it often. As you know, with fog machines, most of the times, unfortunately, when I hear fog machines are failing on users out there, it's because they use it and they put it away for a long period of time. If you get the chance, if you're in your garage, just fire it up. I got some snow machines that I used for, Christmas last year, and I shot those at least once a month, up to this year, but, just keep them going.
Remote or anything like that? Somebody's asking. Does it come with a remote controller?
Yeah. So with the unit, there's probably 3 different ways you can use it. There's a manual button on the back. It comes with a remote where the cable is 12 feet in length. So with the remote, what I like about that is, that's where you have your manual button. So you can hit the low-lying fog effect if you needed to. But there's also a timer. So if you knew you needed the duration to be every 10 minutes or so, you can do that as well. But yeah, so there's a remote with a 12-foot cord included.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the next lighting fixture. Right now we are going to look at the Encore Profile Pro fixture, these ellipsoidal fixtures. We have a warm white version, which Barr can stand right there.
Right here, can you see it?
Yeah.
These are big boys. This is our big boy
This
lights.
is a 260 watt warm white engine. This is a professional ellipsoidal fixture that is, I could see it used. We currently have it with a gobo holder here with a breakup gobo, but you could use it for any kind of thing on stage, or you can use it as a gobo projector. I mean, Edgar, what do you think? What are some great uses for this thing?
Yeah, like you said, this is the perfect piece just for, with the 2 options that we have from warm white and even our RGBA lime version, just to get you any color that you're looking for, really anywhere where you need to project a gobo or even just a spot. This does have the framing, so you can frame out, especially on your curtain there, if you wanted to frame to kind of catch the edge of that curtain or the screen, you can do that. But with that power, with the nice price that these are at, and what's also neat about these is they come in a very standard size. So if you have existing barrels, one of the things with these that people might not know is right there, you're seeing it with probably what looks like a 26-degree
Yes,
beam
exactly,
lens.
exactly.
Yeah, okay. So the 26, I think, and Josh really probably knows more about this than I do, but that's kind of the sweet spot where your gobos are going to look nice and sharp, especially for texture styles, or if you have text, the gobos are going to look nice and focused throughout the entire gobo. But you do have different options because, as you know, every venue is different. Sometimes you might be shooting at a 10-foot distance, sometimes at a 100-foot distance. But, you know, we go all the way down to, I believe, a 14-degree lens.
There's different lens options.
Or you can also open it up to a 40 or 50-degree.
Yeah, this thing's got some power to it because this isn't even full brightness.
Yeah,
this is only about 40%.
Right.
So
that's a good point.
It's going to do some damage.
It has a super high CRI value, which is a color rendering index, and it's the great part about that is that it really looks great on skin tone when you're in person, or it looks good just reflecting on anyone. So that's the CRI index is very important to a lot of different people who do productions, who do video, who do fashion, photography.
Yeah, like you said, just for example, right now I've been having a huge success with both models, and these right now we have a lot of houses of worship where they're taking out their incandescent styles and they're putting these in because this is just the perfect solution to not break the budget, but to be able to still get them that power. And exactly like how you said, Jeff, right now, even houses of worship are streaming their services.
Yes.
And this is something that they can rely on to have, A, no flickering on film, B, just to have that nice color rendering. So everything, especially like you said, this is great for theater because color rendering means that objects in the background, they're going to look as they should. Last thing you want is something purple looking magenta, or, just colors in general. People got to have, apples to apples. They can't have any kind of transformation of color. And with these, producing this very high quality of light that makes everything look as it should.
Well, this one has RGB, W, amber, and lime. So red, green, blue, white, amber, and lime as well. So this one has the most color options right here. This one is just warm white, and this one is able to actually dial in a full spectrum of color temperatures. So you can go from like very, 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 very bright like that, very like
a
cold,
cold white.
yeah, like a cold, and then you can go all the way to a warmer.
Show us that lime. Can you show us that lime?
It's just mixed in. The lime is mixed in, but yeah, that's a dedicated lime.
Wow.
But yeah, just, from hotels to casinos, just even mobile entertainers where they just want that perfect gobo. If they're showing, if they're doing corporate events, black box theaters, houses of worship, this is just the perfect solution for all those applications where maybe they needed something. We have a prior model to this, which is our Encore Profile Encore Profile 1000. This now in the Pro version, jumping up to 260 watts is, more than 50% more output, and with higher quality of lights, the lens options, standard size gobo as well. It's just a solid unit, and these are available now too.
Yeah, we've used a lot of different ellipsoidals over the years, and this is probably the best one I've seen. I really like this handle in the back. It gives you so much more control when you're setting things up, and also I love the fact that on this joint you see all the degrees, and it goes to a half degree, and it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
that's smart. I didn't notice that. I think the degrees show right there.
It locks at every half degree, so this is really pro fixture. If you're looking to get into the LED ellipsoidal market, this is the top one to consider.
Yeah.
The price.
That's actually our Sherlock kind of like tilting system that we have for brackets on some of our, I would say, kind of more of the higher price point. But you'll see this on the Encore Profile Pro series, as well as like our 32 hex panel. And we're just trying to implement that more because the last thing you need, especially if you're in theater, if you have 4 of these set up and one's at a wrong tilt, that just looks bad on camera, and it drives, lighting designers crazy. But that just gives you a little bit more security to make sure you're going to have a perfect alignment of your light beams.
Well, there's more information on this on the ADJ website as well as the ADJ YouTube channel. They've done a great video on this. We just wanted to go over some uses and show you from our perspective what it is. Now it's time for another prize. How about that?
How about that?
What are we giving away, Jeff?
Yes. We're giving away, perfect for Halloween time. We're giving away 2, not 1, but 2
Dos patitas.
Eliminator lighting mini par UV LEDs. Here we
Get
go.
out of here. No way.
Get out of town.
Get out of here.
No, I'm trying to use as many of those as I can because they're so simple. You just plug them in and it gives you 3 watts of UV. I mean, come on. Show the size of that. It's just so compact.
Can we? All right, here we go. I'm sorry
So-
to whoever's getting this.
We're going to announce the winners.
Man.
It's tiny.
Like I said, make sure
Yeah.
you are
You
a
guys
subscriber to our pages.
I technically was the first to log in today.
Woo!
to
Send this Edward's way.
We're going to get the winner right now.
Edgar's way.
Who is the lucky winner of these 2 mini par UV LEDs?
We have somebody local. Sonido, California, New York. Sonido, California, New York.
Oh,
All
wow.
the sonideros.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, to all the sonideros. Yeah.
All right.
Happy Independence Day
Congratulations.
to all of my
Yes, happy
my people
Independence
from
Day.
Mexico.
That's right. I was gonna
Yeah.
mention that.
Everybody
Sure.
drop your
Mexico.
yes. Drop your Mexican flag emojis in the chat.
Yes, do that. Yes. We have another prize. Huh?
Yes, I just wanted to make sure that Sonido, California, and anybody else that gets picked up to send us the information via message, and that way we can get
very
your
important.
information so we can send you the prize.
Sonida, California is local? Yeah. Local here?
California,
California, New York.
New York, California, New
There's a
York.
California, New York?
Yeah, that's like
What?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well,
think it's
California to
three.
New York, they cover both coasts, right?
What? I did not know that.
So the next prize up is the ADJ StarTech, well, Contour from the StarTech series. It's an effect light.
Yes. Multiple lines, RGB, sound active. Just one of those, again, one of those really nice effect lights that anybody that's doing, mobile events, live streaming, you just need a lot of action without worrying about any programming. The Contour weighing in at less than 10 pounds. Perfect.
So we're going to have a drum roll for this winner.
Drum roll.
Who's it going to? Who's the lucky winner?
The lucky winner is Stuart Morgan. Stuart
Stuart.
Morgan.
Stuart,
Coming your
congratulations,
way.
Stuart. Thanks for watching. Thanks, everybody, for watching. There's more prizes. There's 2 more rounds of prizes, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned and share this. Share this with a friend
Yes.
to up your chances to win.
So, one of the lights that we're going to look at right now is the Vizi Beam 12RX.
Yeah, this is what I'm excited for.
Yes.
When you mentioned this, I was
me
like, yeah, now we're talking.
The
Wow.
ADJ Vizi Beam 5RX and the 5R before that is a super popular beam fixture. So this is the upgraded version. It has a 260 watt Philips Platinum MSD discharge lamp.
Ooh.
Much brighter than the predecessor. Can you guys see that on the camera? It's pretty
Yeah,
bright.
look at how sharp that beam is.
Yes.
Ooh,
So it's got a ton of features. It's got like 16 gobos with like beam reducers. It's got a couple different. It's got the frost, as you can see. It's got a bunch of different gobos. It's got 2 prism wheels, so it's got the 24 facet prism.
24.
Wheels. Yes.
Wow. That's a lot.
And then plus it has I think 8 facet linear prism wheel. John is
Yes.
slowly going through the dichroic color wheel, which is, I believe, 14 colors plus white.
Wow, that's bright.
And they kept the price pretty the same as the 5RX, so $1399.99.
That's a cool light.
We're going to be going through the different little effects right here. Talk about, Edgar, talk about some of the kind of uses or kind of like perfect users for this. Look at the aerial effects on
Wow.
that. Yes.
Yeah, this is for the guys, that are just looking for that powerful peak hour effect out of a moving head. And, you touched on some of the features there, but, very important that not only does it have a very tight 2-degree beam angle, but you can, soften the edges and get a wash out of this. But like you're seeing there, 24 facet prism. I could tell you from experience, our smaller brother to this, which is the Vizi Beam RX1, has that 16 facet prism. And any show that I've seen when these are being used, from nightclubs to even houses of worship, where they're looking for just that great aerial effect, now we've just amplified that to a 24 facet prism for basically the same cost as our Vizi Beam 5RX. And the idea with that is, things, time passes, things get better, things evolve. And, at ADJ, we really pride ourselves in our beam fixtures. And I really, really believe that we hit a grand slam with our Vizi Beam 12RX. Right now, with things kind of on a pause, I was really anxious to see this because we already had many events lined up where this was going to be used during the summer. But those are going to be on hold. But we got guys already getting ready. They're getting their inventory of the 12RXs. This is great for installation, but even for the guys going on the road, these are indoor fixtures. So we don't recommend using these if there's any kind of moisture in the air or rain. You want to definitely protect it. But for guys that are on the road, we actually do make a road case that'll hold 2 of these. So if you're loading these into a box truck and you want to protect your investment, there is a road case available. But just a lot of applications where you still need that lamp discharge effect. And if you're talking about 300 to 500 feet of long distance throwing, like you said, you got the 14 colors, you got 16 gobos on a stamped wheel. It's really just offering a whole bunch out of a very nice, powerful fixture.
I liked how they upgraded the bulb, or how you guys upgraded the bulb to a 6,000 hour lamp life on this one. So that's a very good feature on this lamp. Also, a lot of the they really love the 5RX, but this is like the perfect upgrade to the next level right here. So maybe in this time, maybe if you're able to move off or sell some of your 5RXs, install them, put them in a club, or just there's different ways to offload your gear. And so this is a perfect light to start thinking about upgrading to in the future, or even now.
Yeah, you got it right. I mean, there's plenty of beam fixtures out there in the market, but for this amount and for that amount of output, and to top it all off with ADJ fixtures, we got you covered for 2 years. We put a 2-year warranty on all of our fixtures, so you're protected. And like you said, I think, I agree with you that 6,000 hour lamp life is so important, because last thing you want to worry about is replacing lamps from show to show. So with this, you're getting just about everything that you need. And what I really like is most fixtures only have circular prisms, especially beam fixtures. But with this, we put an 8-facet linear. And what that's basically doing is giving you just that really nice, almost wheel type of effect, especially if you spin that prism around fast enough. But for that perfect aerial circular effect, 24-facet prism, engage that. And I mean, wow, I've seen this being used outside, and just the distance it throws at, when people are saying, wow, it's hitting a tree down the way, which is about a football field away.
Yeah.
It's just, this is perfect for the guys that are looking to make
small
that
venues. Yeah.
I love the colors too. The colors that it produces, man, they're really nice.
Yep.
Larger, small venues, clubs, even you could do it in a stadium, like you said. This is another multi-purpose kind of light fixture by ADJ.
Speaking of the sonidos will love this.
Yeah. So, we could look at this all day. Just check out that tunnel effect that we have on the screen. It's pretty amazing. So, moving on. Do we have any? We have a prize giveaway already. So, the next prize is the Boombox FX 3. Are we ready for a prize winner?
This is the one that everybody's waiting for.
Yes.
Aside from my DMX. Woo. This is it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one takes 2 people.
This is the Boombox FX3. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's got RGB LEDs. It's got RGBW like an effect, like a mini Decker, and it's got this candy effect of ring of SMD LEDs here. Somebody's going to be the lucky winner of this.
We have Hector Ramirez. Hector Ramirez from Maryland.
Hector.
Yeah, DMV is in the building.
Yes, Hector. Congratulations. Let's move on with another prize giveaway.
Already?
Before we go there, he's actually a big DJ Barr fan. That's why he's here.
Dude, come pick it up. We'll hang out.
Yes, drive up. I'll give it to
DMV's not that far. 5 hours.
Thank you, Hector.
Entour Phase Junior.
Entour Phase Junior.
Is that what we're using right now?
Yes, that's what we're using right now.
Oh, you see that?
Love this little guy. Yes, see that?
Haze machine, right?
Yeah, it's a haze machine.
No.
It just works. 200 watt compact phaser. Phase machine, you call it.
Give you that California look. Too soon?
Oh. So who's the winner of? So the winner of the Entour Phase Junior is.
Whoa.
We have Sonido Tribal from New York.
Tribal? You sure it's not Monterrey?
Right.
Sonido Tribal. Congratulations.
Oh, that's right.
Felicidades.
The Tribal
Felicidades.
movement.
Yeah, Tribal Monterrey.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna use
Congratulations. We still have another prize. We still have another prize coming up. In the meantime, we're going to take a look at 2 more fixtures. So we have, next up is the Focus Spot 5Z.
that. Yeah, these are the ones I want.
Yes.
You giving away these?
Yeah.
Well, the 4Z is amazing.
Yeah, I have the 3Z, and now you guys dated them. This is the brand new 5Z.
Yes.
So what are the upgrades?
There's
I'm
the
excited
4Z,
for this.
and this is the 5Z, the 200 watt cool white LED engine. It's got, we have the features all listed over here. It's got a couple of different prism wheels. It's got 2 different color wheels. So this allows you to do so much with the color wheels, with the 2 different color wheels, the 2 different prism wheels, and it has 2 different frost filters, as well as a gobo wheel. So right now John is going through the different colors, and we can go through the different prisms. Edgar, what do you see this being used
so like
in?
you said,
Mobile DJs.
yes, exactly. So,
Hell yeah.
well, the 4Z is definitely great for the mobile entertainers out there, mobile DJs. But with the 5Z, we actually, just the effects that you mentioned, we upped the game with this because with the color wheels, with having 2 of those, what we were able to do was put in a cool white and a warm white. We call those a CTO and CTB. But for, if you're doing camera work, if you're on video, and you want to make sure that performers look right in
cool.
whether it's natural light of warm white or cool white, now you have that option to do that. And some of the gobos that we put in here are more texture style gobos. So for guys that are even still doing, theater, mobile entertainment again, this is really going to be great for them. And with those gobos, you can either engage one of those prisms. But what we have with this, very similar to our 4Z, is a zoom range of 11 to 22 degrees. So depending on your throw distance, you could either get wider or a little bit more narrow to your liking. And just to touch on those frost effects, why would you need 2 frost effects?
Wow.
Well, one of the frost effects, what it does is it just slightly softens the edge. And so, with spots, if like that edge was a little bit too sharp, you can use that light frost, which we call it, and that's just going to give you a nice soft edge. Now, as far as the heavy frost, you're basically getting a wash effect out of this fixture. So Focus Spot 5Z, 11 to 22 degrees, 2 prisms, 2 color wheels. And what's great about the gobos is these also are interchangeable. Now, these gobos are beautiful, but of course, if you're doing theater, corporate, mobile entertainment, where you want to do a customized gobo, you can get the sizes right off of our website and put in your custom gobo and apply all of those features: light frost, heavy frost, prism, zoom, all of that good stuff. So
This
really,
thing-
and out of the size of that, I mean, you guys can kind of see it's just
So-
a very compact unit.
so
This
compact.
will fit nice onto totems. Yeah, one person can lift this up, you know, onto
Easily.
a truss if you're hanging these. And for installation, you don't need to worry about, you know, redoing a structure to hang these in, you
No,
know,
we'd
like your
love
house
to
of worship
install
or
these.
theater or nightclub. I mean, really, it's just a compact unit with a lot of bang for the buck.
Oh man, I'm sold. Sign me up. This is awesome.
Yeah, this
so
is-
you touched on a couple things that, like, me coming from, like, you know, I'm coming from a way older model. That frost, that's amazing because, you know, for me, mobile DJing, sometimes I just depend on two of these guys to just do everything. It's my spotlight, it's my watch light, it's my dance light. So they have to cover a lot. And with that frost, like, that's most of the time that's what I'm looking for. When it's time
For
to
the dance
do
floor?
when it's time to do open dancing, I'm looking to just wash the dance floor, you know, with color.
Yeah.
So
come on,
this is great.
everybody covered. It's, you
Yeah.
know, just excitement.
And the other thing that you touched
No,
on,
you're
something that
correct.
I run in with all the time, I run into, is photographers. Photographers are always like, oh, that light is too harsh. So now with the warm light and you do defrost it, you're no longer going to get those circles. So the photographer's going to leave you alone. And also the colors on the skin are just going to be a lot better with that warm light. So this is perfect for, especially for somebody like me that does weddings. This is a cool.
$12.99. A very good deal.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, just imagine zooming this out to 22 degrees, applying the light frost, and putting that warm white.
Yeah.
You basically have a moving wash
Studio
warm
light.
white
Yeah.
LED fixture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just an
Yeah.
excellent unit.
We can talk about this all day, but we have to move on to the Focus Spot 6Z, which is a 300-watt cool white LED engine. Now this is jam-packed full of features like no tomorrow. It's 9 to 28 degrees.
What's
That's
the brightness
crazy.
difference
Yes.
between this two? Because this one looks way brighter.
Well, we won't be able to see the true brightness here because we're kind of dialed everything down, but
Yeah.
yes, 300 watts is...
This is 300.
Yes, 300.
Oh my God.
300, yes.
Well, what is this one? The 5?
200.
Oh,
200.
yeah, that's a
200
jump.
is still a
That's
lot.
a
I
jump.
mean-
Yeah, that 200's
I
a
mean,
lot.
the 3Z is 100. So
Yeah, I only have 100 and mine's are bright.
Yeah.
so-
So this is
300?
300. Yeah, this price is $21.99. It's a different level of fixture. It's got 2 frost filters again. It's got 2 rotating gobo wheels, that's the cool part about it. It's got the iris. It's got a
huge.
couple of prisms. So we're gonna go through some of these effects
Man, this
that
thing
it
is
can
giving
do. Look at that wash. Oh boy.
It's giving the Vizi a run for its money.
Look at that frost filter. We got 2 dichroic color wheels. We got that prism wheel right there. We got 2 different prism wheels right there. This is a big boy
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, he's definitely way bigger than the 5.
Yeah, this kind of goes tighter at 9 degrees and even wider at 28 degrees.
Can you
So-
do a zoom in, zoom out? See how?
Yeah, it's got we'll show the iris. The iris is a cool thing. It's
'Cause
got,
that's,
it's also has,
That's a big
I think it
degree.
has motorized focus, right?
there it
Yeah,
is.
it's motorized focus as well.
Yeah. Look at how wide you go. Boom. And you have frost on this too?
Yes, yeah, we showed that frost.
Let's see the
and then
frost.
The cool thing is the dual rotating.
Wow.
The dual rotating gobo wheels is one of the cool.
Man, that frost really does add a big difference.
Yeah,
Like, it
and
really,
we're only a really short distance right
yeah,
here.
you can't really see how much it covers, but it covers the whole.
We're a super short distance right here. John is going to go over some of the gobo features, like talk about some of the uses or users for this kind of light fixture, Edgar.
Yeah, so for this, you're getting into something that would play nice with something like our Vizi Beam 12RX. You know, a lot of shows out there, they don't just have beams or they just don't have washes.
Wow.
You know, most shows are utilizing all of the styles of moving heads from beam, you know, washes. And now this is a perfect complement for those high-powered engines of moving heads out there. Our Focus Spot 6Z is going to play nice with all those. So you're talking about a step up from, you know, to larger productions, you know, larger, you know, stages, larger event spaces. This is going to solve a lot of issues where, you know, at long distances, what happens is your beam spread starts to get larger. But by being able to, even with the powerful fixture, narrow your beam angle down to 9 degrees, even at distances of long throw, you're still going to be able to get your beam nice and sharp so that the gobo is not splashing on the ceiling of the wall or onto the floor. It's going to look just nice. Having that automated focus is huge. The iris also opens the door for this unit to be used in theater applications. And then with having the 2 frosts, you know, that's just another big plus. So with the Focus Spot 6Z, you know, at 300 watts, you're talking close to 10,000 lumens in total output. And just to touch on those 2 gobo wheels, it is a big deal because usually this is the first fixture in the ADJ line that has dual rotating gobo wheels. And what that means is you're able to have 1 gobo and 1 in the background rotating. And now you're almost getting an animation style effect for under $3,000. I mean, that's unheard of. So, you know, with that, you're really, like Barr mentioned earlier, you know, being able to have almost a Swiss Army knife with your moving head. With this, with the iris, you basically have a beam fixture. And then, you know, going into the gobos for animation, you have your iris, you know, again, your frost.
What
your
are
prisms.
we looking at there?
Really
What causes that rainbow effect? Is that like a glass gobo?
Yeah, that's the glass gobo on the other color gobo wheel, and then
it really
that's
does
the
look
other
like an
gobo
animation.
wheel.
It looks like
it's
that's the glass gobo that's causing that.
Yes, correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's super dope.
Yeah, so John did a great job there just to show that texture style gobo. And with it doing rotation, it looks like this kind of almost like a daisy or sunflower
man, look at that.
gobo.
That looks like an Apple
It's just
commercial, man. It
transforming
looks
right
awesome.
before your eyes.
Wow.
And that's a moving head picture. It's not a projector. So,
Yes,
you know, this
yeah.
is just,
Oh,
again,
wow.
you know, engage those prisms. It gives you a lot of options to be able to create just a magnificent show for, you know, anything from nightclubs, mobile entertainers, houses of worship. It just really just an awesome fixture.
Brings the gobos to life with that. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I can see these in nightclubs with production companies. You guys have a case for this as well?
Yes. So for the Vizi Beam 12RX and the Focus Spot 6Z, that is what we call our DRC MHX for extra large, because they're a little bit larger than the one in the middle, which is the Focus Spot 5Z. Fixtures of that style will fit into our DRC, which stands for dual road case. It holds 2 of them. DRC MH, moving head. So yes, we do have road cases available for these.
Do we have any questions? And
Q&A time.
yeah, any questions out there in?
They're asking
Facebook.
about the gobos. Can you specify a little bit more on the gobos?
Yeah, I was looking at the gobos too. They're really nice. Can you scroll through the gobos?
There
Those
are
really
7.
nice.
There are 2 gobo wheels, each with 7 gobos plus open, right?
14 gobos plus open?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then they're
Yeah.
combinable
That
and all
one's
that.
cool.
Since
Any
these
other
are,
questions?
I like that one.
Yeah, you can imagine, since they're rotatable, they're also interchangeable. So again, if you wanted to put a customized gobo in, you can very easily. And but yeah, with rotation on each one, focus, zoom, really you're gonna have every option available to make sure that your gobo is gonna look just the way you want it at just the right size. So just great for camera work, production, live production, just, I mean, anything you can imagine.
Wow, I like that.
They're also asking what size are the gobos?
That's a
size?
good question. I don't know off the top of my head, but I did see they're a little bit smaller. So I would say they're closer to probably around a 15 millimeter or so, maybe smaller. Don't quote me on that. Maybe 15 to 25 millimeters. But the great thing is on our website, we list all specifications. So if you were going to order customized gobos, you can go onto our website. We show the viewable and the outer size of the gobo dimensions to make sure that you're going to order just the right gobo.
That's
Yep.
cool. That's a trippy design there. That's awesome.
Well,
Almost looks like Resident Evil.
Yeah. I was just going to say that.
well, I think that concludes our product
Showcase.
showcase. We still have one more giveaway, and I'd also like to mention that we have some swag that's available. We have this ADJ neck gaiters. You see that right here, neck gaiters. Neck gaiters, right there. They can be used as bandanas or whatnot. See that? So these will be given out to anybody that comes. These and other swag like pens, and we have some lanyards, and we have some other things, some T-shirts. For anybody that purchases an item on ADJ, purchasing the ADJ item from us, we will be giving away some free swag. Also, if you come into the shop and you mention the ADJ virtual live stream, we will give you some swag as well. Thank you for watching, and we do have another giveaway here.
Oh, this is the one everybody's been waiting for.
I'm not sure if we're ready for the winner.
My DMX 3. Oh, not even 2. We're up to 3 now.
I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you guys to please watch some of the video content that ADJ has been producing, the Stay Connected videos, the Under the Hood with Chuck Green, and some of these, I think they've been doing some live streams with great content, trying to just kind of teach everybody and try to improve everybody's game on like what we're doing here. We're showcasing these products. We're telling you different uses out of it. Watch their content. Watch our content too. We have a bunch of videos with the 12RX, with the 4Z. We have the Focus Beam LED, and we have the Entour Chill. Just like and subscribe to our page, and looking forward to seeing more of you give us some ideas on what kind of videos to come up with as well, and also ideas for live streams. You know, this has been pretty fun. So let's see if we have a winner picked out for the MyDMX 3.0. We use this in a lot of installs, as well as a lot of DJs use it. This is a great versatile software.
We have Bill Marsh. Bill Marsh from Westminster, Maryland.
Bill Marsh.
DMC's in the building.
Congratulations.
Maryland with the big W's today.
Wow.
Congrats. Yeah.
So, well, that concludes our live stream. It's been about an hour. We've been pretty good on time. I want to get some final words from our guests here. Let's start with Edgar. Do you have any final words for the fans and for the watchers out there?
Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. We really appreciate it. And like you said, you know, if you get a chance, check out our Stay Connecteds. When this whole mess started, we huddled here and we said, let's try to think of ways that we can help everybody that's always helped us throughout the years, which is all of you users out there. So we took this opportunity to really show thanks in our videos where we can hopefully bring knowledge, and for, you know, you, Jeff, to be at Canal Sound and Light, to be able to do this event too. You know, we're just so thankful to be a part of it, and it makes us happy when we see people out there using lights. And, you know, ultimately we hope they're ours, but, you know, in general, we're happy to see people out there, you know, getting back to work and being busy once again, because, you know, everyone said it from the beginning, together we'll get through this. And we're finally there. I could start to see light at the end of the tunnel, especially that 24 facet prism. But no, I'm just really happy to be here and part of this. And thank you guys all for watching.
Thanks for joining us. Also, any last words for
Barr? Big shout out to the guys at ADJ. Thank you, Jeff. And yeah, shop ADJ, shop Canal. Yes, let's get back to work, boys.
Well, I just want to say thanks again to Edgar. Thank you to DJ Barr. We have a great crew back here. It's a pretty big crew. We have Chicken Pollo, who's doing the camera work. He's doing graphics. Yeah.
Everybody say what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the real stars.
Yes,
those are the ones who
yes,
make it
yes.
happen.
Thank you to Chicken. Thank you to Gabe doing AV, to the voice of God, George Chavez, to John LD over here, Chris Tesoro, Healy Sales, Master Reps. They represent the ADJ product in Northeast. So stay safe and healthy out there. Congratulations to all the winners. Like I said, check out our content. We have some good Instagram content as well as Facebook content. So keep
at Canal Sound Light.
Yeah, keep the attention. We really enjoy putting it out there for you guys. Come to the shop. We're open. We're open Monday to Saturday, and 10 to 6. DM us, email us. We're all here for you. Stay safe and healthy. The last thing I'll say is try to support your local businesses, support your small businesses, especially in this time. You know, guys, that we're here to service you. You know, you could do a lot to give us a chance, and we appreciate your attention. You're watching this, and we'll see you soon on the next live stream.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.